Hey everybody!
Hey everybody, it's Dan here.
It's Dan here.
That joke's never gonna get old, Dan.
No way?
No, I don't think so. I'm gonna keep using it. You gotta do it on me one time though.
Hey everybody, it's Matt here.
Matt. You gotta overpronounce your T's if you wanna be me.
Here.
Yeah, there you go. I almost swore at you, Dan, but we're a family-friendly channel.
Yeah, we're
now.
playing today.
Yeah, today we're playing Valkyria Chronicles.
This is anime, 100%.
100% anime.
1000%.
World War II anime.
World War II anime. And so far a lot of the games we've done on the channel to some degree.
Oh. Two powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire.
So these are the Nazis.
Yeah.
In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral ragnite for their survival, and its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war.
So where's Italy?
Hostilities began in the east.
Italy? I guess that'd be below them.
Aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the second European
Nashua down there.
was on.
EW2. Alright, so what were we saying, Dan?
So I was saying this is,
With its vast
of course,
military
we're
support,
wait till the cutscene's over so people can see what's going on
gaining
here.
ground in early victories and putting the Federation on defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But the rich stores of ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche.
Avalanche, eh?
Yeah.
So,
Prologue.
what I was saying is that most of the games we've played on the channel so far,
Yeah.
we've done kind of blind,
Right.
right? Like Darkest Dungeons, we had seen a little bit, not really.
Yeah.
And then like my one-offs barely, and then your one-offs are literally about not playing.
Yeah, exactly. Bite-sized solos,
the
find them on this
bite-sized,
channel.
yeah.
They're great.
Find them there only.
Yeah, only here on our channel. They're exclusive to us.
Whereas this game, I think we both have a decent amount of knowledge.
Yeah, we're both pretty familiar with it.
This is a game we're playing because we like it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's a good one.
It's a good one. We love anime World War II.
Yeah, Animal War 2, and the beautiful kind of watercolory look to the game.
Yeah, it looks great. So it's kind of a storybook format here too, which is kind of neat because it shows you the cutscenes coming up, things of that nature. It's kind of convenient. It gives us some time to talk in between the cutscenes
because there's some cutscenes.
And there's a lot of cutscenes, and we're gonna try not to talk over them because based on feedback from ourselves, because no one watches this channel, people tend to enjoy listening or hearing the cutscenes instead of us talking over them, unless they're really bad.
Well, and we'll comment if something is important to comment.
Yeah.
But more or less, we want to make sure you guys still at least... Because the whole thing about that is that I'm a bit of a radio YouTube listener.
Yeah, you're old.
I tend to be watching while I'm doing other stuff and not able to do stuff, so I hear more of what's going on, so I like to sometimes just be able to hear the cutscene and then see what's going on. So we'll try and keep the talking to a minimum during the cutscenes.
Yeah,
and then
but
we'll just blab our mouths off after.
If you want to complain about it, put it in the comments. We like comments, and we like to read all of our fans' comments.
Yeah, if you prefer that you want to hear our chatter during the cutscenes, we can do that. But we'll go with this for now.
Maybe we'll do a poll or something.
A poll, eh?
Yeah, a poll.
Sure.
That'll illustrate how many people actually watch the videos too. Like,
do our votes count?
Yes. All right, so let's get into this one here. So it's the prologue. So do you want to, before we jump into the prologue, do we want to talk about what kind of game this is?
We can talk a little bit about it. It's a unique game in that it's somewhat a strategy turn-based game, but it's also live action during your turn in a third-person kind of shooter.
Yeah.
So it's a very unique gameplay.
Well, it's a lot of things.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot of things, but at the same time, it is very it requires a bit of strategy.
Yeah, you can do this game kind of two ways in that I found. One is as a very well coordinated assault.
Yeah.
Or you can have one really good person just shoot down an entire army.
Yeah, that also works. So which route are we going?
Okay, so we talked about a little. We might try something, and if it fails horribly, we'll go to a fallback plan, and that's that. I'm the guy who played the game through with one super rifleman, and Matt played a little more strategically.
Right.
So we're gonna split the team a little bit.
Yep.
And Matt's on the controls, but I'm gonna tell him what to do with my soldier, and he can control the rest of the army. Yeah,
you'd like to boss me around, Dan.
Yeah,
I think
that's the way.
You know, because this, you know, for anyone who's watched our Darkest Dungeon videos, this is recorded at the same time as episode 9.
9, yeah.
Episode 9, yeah. This is just afterwards. So I'm on the controls again. Dan doesn't feel like doing it. He's lazy today or something.
Yeah.
It's a big surprise.
Yeah.
See, this is the adversary part. I get to make fun of him,
yeah,
and he's not allowed to say anything about it.
Yeah, not allowed to.
It's for the good of the channel.
For the good of the channel.
Yeah.
So yeah, today I'm making Matt play.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get into it. Let's see what's happening.
Let's dive in.
All right. My God, ain't that beautiful though?
Yeah, you know what? It's almost like a Ghibli movie.
Outside the Gallian border town of Brule.
Brule, eh?
Yeah. Now we are playing the remastered version of this game,
yes,
which is important to note. This looks a little bit better because they did clean it up. This is the PS4 version.
Yeah. This series has had a bit of an interesting life cycle. So I don't know how much you know about what happened after this game in terms of the series.
Yeah, not a ton.
So what happened was this game came out, and no one.
Down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much.
No one expected it to do well.
Yeah,
but it did.
Did great.
The original one did great, and so it was really, really good. And you can hear our pro tag here being a huge nerd is literally his personality trait.
That's his shtick.
Yeah. So the sequel was I believe it's called a PSP game, is what they're called, I believe. I don't know. There wasn't a whole lot to do on that.
Was he on? It was on the PSP.
The sequel to this was on the PSP.
Oh.
And not only that.
Oh.
Freeze. Put your hands in the air. Slowly.
Oh, we got some trouble here. Are those the Twin Towers?
I was saying, there's a waifu if I ever saw one.
Yeah. Yeah.
My name's Welkin.
I'm not familiar with waifus.
Waifu?
Is that your
That
wife?
is your anime wife.
Yeah. No, this one's not mine.
That's not your waifu?
No. What's her name? Alicia?
Yeah, I believe so.
We talked over it.
Yeah. We're breaking our own rules pretty hard here.
Nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish, and, you know...
Yes. Oh, I know.
Oh, I know.
And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right, then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take it away.
So, as I was saying before...
Thanks, fish.
I was saying before, the PSP game came out. So not only is it like you're dumping that on a let's say less than effective system.
Yeah.
It incorporated a weird anime school plot.
Okay.
Where all your characters are people who work at, are at an academy.
Okay.
So it's like an academy like a game where you're like dealing with your classmates and stuff like that, and had like personality combinations from being in class with people, and half of it was this weird class game. It was just terrible. It was god awful.
You know, I would like to check that out. That sounds great.
It's pretty bad. And then so that didn't do well here, surprisingly.
Yeah, big shock. You know, they went from the cool World War II dynamic to what?
Weird academic combat simulator. It was weird. And so then it didn't do well here. So believe it or not, the third one didn't come here.
Right.
Because they thought, well, it didn't do well here, so not bring it here. Couldn't have had anything to do with all the other mistakes we did with it.
Okay.
So they made the third one, never came here.
Okay.
So there is a third one, all in Japanese, and
All
you
right.
can't buy it. It's region locked, and can't get it. Too bad.
Yeah.
It's apparently went back to its roots. It's very much like this game and is absolutely amazing,
All right.
and we'll never play.
Was there not another game that was in this series of Valkyria? It's like a weird, almost. It's almost like a sword fighting.
There
kinda...
is a almost Mushu-like.
Yeah, it's like a
game.
Dynasty Warriors.
Almost, and that one we did get, I believe.
Yeah.
But that's not the third one. The third one is a straight RPG like this.
Yeah.
Kind of. But we did recently find out the fourth one is coming.
And
And
it's
we
coming
are getting here, I believe.
Oh, good. I hope we didn't miss a big chunk of the story.
No.
All right. Okay, but we got to continue.
Let's continue.
So here come the Nazis. Spoiler alert. The episode is literally called The Imperial Attack.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah.
They're really very good.
Thank you.
Hey, you might be a spy, but you're good at drawing.
Just sketchy.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Should I keep his book?
Yeah, apparently.
Alex? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
Isara, eh?
So,
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin?
we learned that our protagonist here...
Wait.
Well, spoiler alert?
Spoiler alert for what's literally gonna happen.
I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara. You do know everyone's supposed to
Yeah.
evacuate, right?
That is... Welkin is part of the village.
Mother's here to help
Yeah.
you move to
And
the
instead of mentioning that to people who he's being arrested by,
I mean,
No, he just...
just went along.
He's like, yeah, sure, arrest me. I'm
sure,
a
arrest
spy.
me, that's fine.
I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know.
And you didn't
I
say
saw the
anything.
notebook and thought you were a
Yeah, and you
spy.
didn't say anything, because why wouldn't you have said something?
Thanks.
Clearly you
Don't
would have
worry
said
about it. I
something.
can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Welks has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes.
You're
I
what
forget
to
where I
talk.
am.
True, I'm a huge nerd. I actually really like Welkin, to be fair.
Yeah, Welkin's great.
Everyone keep your heads down.
So I like how they all take cover on the ground, kinda. Now these soldiers, what's their strategy, you know? They just come down the hill and...
Bomb the village? Like,
Well, they just come down this hill and start shooting at people.
well, as I mean, like, what was
And
the
what
point of
is
blowing
this?
up that truck?
He's literally not even aiming.
Gun, eh?
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team.
A scouting
Scouting
team!
team that just murdered a bunch of helpless villagers.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing their job very well.
No.
Like, that's the...
Well,
That's the direct opposite of scouting.
I saw some villagers, that's my report. Well, what happened to them? I shot them. Alright.
Alright, so we're kind of running into a little bit of an issue when it comes to the cutscenes and us talking over them.
Yeah.
Because we both like to hear ourselves talk
That's true.
a bit too much. Which, to be fair, that's why you're watching this channel, is to
Yeah.
hear our voices. But we're trying our best. This is our first time with this format.
Yeah, I mean, there is something to say that, you know, you do have subtitles if you do really want to see if we're talking over something that you missed. You could just go and watch the subtitles. We'll try and keep our comments to the minimum, but it's real hard.
Yeah, I like to make snarky remarks.
Yeah, we're pretty snarky.
Alright, well, so that if you see here, we're actually coming up on our first battle of the game.
Yeah.
So we're only 15 minutes in before I actually get to start playing the game.
Woo!
It's like we're playing a Hideo Kojima
here's the
game.
plan.
Yeah, eh?
Yeah.
Is that a game that you can know nothing about but still want to play really badly?
Death Stranding.
Oh, yes.
If you listen to this video backwards, it tells you the plot to Death Stranding.
But you still won't
You
understand
still
it.
won't understand it because it's said to you in Polish.
In Polish,
Yeah. Okay, so we gotta destroy these scouts. This mission, I recall it being like just stupid easy because it's the tutorial.
Literally, it's two guys and you can just walk up and shoot them in the face.
So we have to defeat all enemies, and then we lose if Welkin or Alicia die, or 20 turns. Yeah, 20
Let's get
turns
started.
pass.
Just stay calm and get
Like,
it
I
done.
think that you have to not shoot your gun for 20 turns for that to happen.
So let's go over the mechanics here, or I guess
I
the
see
game
3
will
of
do it
them.
for us.
they'll try, yeah.
Yeah.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp.
Stay frosty.
Listen a second. There's something I should explain.
Explain.
It's she's not really explaining it. It's just got a bunch of stuff on the screen here. So basically what it's got is telling us how this whole command point system works. So basically it's gonna more or less tell us we get to place our guys, we get to move them around, and we get to move a certain number per turn. See, there you go. It's showing us all the different things we get to move.
So when you're using these command points will actually move. You use one every time you move. Those are like your available moves left.
Yeah.
Now the nice thing with this mode, and I mean I'm sure it'll probably explain it as we go, is that you can have the same unit use all those command points. But when they do that, that's how you get a situation like when Dan plays it, and it's just one elite soldier going through and clearing the army.
So whereas Matt moves all the guys, because we got 3 guys and 3 move points.
So this guy doesn't even have a name. He's just Town Watchman.
Town Watchman.
So who do you want for this fight? Who do you want to control? You want the Town Watchman?
I'll take my waifu there.
All right, yeah, Alicia. Sounds good. All right, so let's move her.
Okay.
We'll start with her.
Yeah.
AP. So this one here, yeah, you go into action point. Now this is what we were kind of talking about. So it's kind of like turn-based.
Turn-based third-person action.
Yeah.
Third-person shooter too. We're gonna do some shoot bangs in a sec.
A little bit of shoot bangs. So we're just moving her up to the sandbags.
Yeah, run up there and shoot that dude in the back of the head.
All right. So those are our line of sights too, which is kind of neat.
That guy really hasn't seen us yet, so he's in a bad position.
Curious what this guy is doing.
Especially considering they were shooting at us.
Yeah.
They knew we were here.
Say, hey, buddy.
But he decided to turn around and look the other way.
Hey, what are you looking at there, guy?
Well, he's making sure the barricades that he just put up are there.
So, do we take him out?
Yeah, let's shoot him in the back of the head.
The headshot? Go for it. I like the comic book font.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's got, like I said, there's so many things going on in this game. That's what makes it really good. It's like, not many games could take the number of aesthetics that this has put together and have them work.
Yeah.
Because they do. They absolutely work.
Now, are we just leaving her here or what?
Yeah, I say we can leave her there. Crouched. Yeah, let's leave her there crouched. I mean, like, if I was playing this, she'd be running across the bridge to shoot him on the next command point.
Don't you know that this is a different version of the game? It's called Alicia's Dance Party.
Alicia's Dance Party?
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo! And, yes. There you go. See, I was just stalling for time while I was figuring out buttons, but nobody has to know.
Nobody has to know.
It's because I was too busy talking instead of reading the instructions that were on screen.
Welkin.
So this is Welkin. Spoiler alert: he's the protagonist, the main protagonist. He's cool.
Yeah, and we, oddly enough, we do get to see some different costumes for him, and this is the one you kind of start with. He doesn't look like this for the rest of the game. This is his, like, casual wear.
Yeah, I wish you could wear the casual wear the whole time, though. It's kind of got this cool, like, cool aesthetic going on. Yeah. Now, I don't know if I'm going to make it to the sandbags.
Well, you can move him up there, shoot, and then move again.
Yeah. Oh, no!
So that's a cool factor. Even though we're on our turn, the bad guys that are just standing there can move. Can shoot at you as you run at them.
Yeah, to prevent you from running right up to them right at the beginning.
I still do it.
Yeah, well they... Oh, man, he's a crack shot for a guy who
Yes!
Wow, and
he rubbed it in.
Yeah, he taunted him.
You suck and are dead now.
You're a dead guy. You're a bad guy. So one of the things you want to focus on too, so when this guy approaches, the way you have your guy set up here in the trenches, they're not the only ones. The enemies aren't the only ones who shoot on the other team's turn.
Vulcan's gonna get to shoot back.
He'll shoot as he starts running,
but that's if he survives.
Yeah, he'll survive.
You don't think Mr. Town Watchman can shoot the guy and kill him?
I don't know. We'll see. This guy's
he's pretty far away, and Watchman's not that cool.
He doesn't have very good eyes. I'd say his eyes are kind of shitty, to be honest. He's got shitty eyes.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, there goes the family-friendly rating.
Take that shot. That's a pretty long shot.
Yeah, I think we can get it.
But we can also
we can't even hit the headshot.
No, eh?
No.
Take the shots anyway. At least he'll be kind of a big target because you can leave him standing there.
Yeah, hey, he doesn't have plot armor, right?
One shot for 8 damage.
Works great.
Alright, now we can see the enemies do the same thing, not as well as us.
And see if he reaches 0, the player phase ends and the enemy phase begins.
Yeah, basically it's a turn for turn kind of thing.
Yeah, and it says so the faster you do the mission, the better your rewards are. So someone like Dan playing his missions quickly probably got good rewards, whereas someone like myself who takes it very slow and strategically, rewards weren't so hot. But I maybe had more live guys?
No, I tended to... That wasn't the issue. The issue was that if my scout in the middle of the war field out in the boonies died, there's no one who's going to catch up to her and save her. Because hopefully we won't have to see that mechanic too much, but if someone dies, all you have to do is get someone to them, and they can be rescued.
Yeah.
So I did have this thing where, like, I had really well-trained super soldier, die...
Because no one was going to get them.
And I was kind of out of luck because I had no good soldiers because I'd only trained one.
Right. So I'm just skipping through most of this tutorial here.
The game, once you've played it once, it really is intuitive.
It's pretty easy.
Ow, shot in the face, and that's fine.
Let's see if Welkin can make another crack shot.
Another snipe.
Take this.
Ah, Welks.
And bad guys do get to take a shoot at you and back.
Yeah. So it's kind of, you have to be sure that you're good with what you're doing.
Are we going to have Alicia come up and finish it?
Yeah, I guess. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, let's have the waifu finish it.
Yeah.
Moving out. I'm Alicia. I'm a waifu.
I'm the female protagonist.
Should I just go for it from here?
No, she ain't going to land that, you think?
She only needs one.
I guess, you know what, to be fair, we don't care. We can have Welkin finish it if she misses. Let's see if she can get the downtown shot. Nope.
No, not quite. Put her a bit closer.
Let's hang out over here.
Do you think we should go for the snipe from here?
Probably not.
Okay.
Sure, why
Whoops. I accidentally pressed X. See, she's Sniper Wolf. There you go. Game over. GG.
GG. Operation complete.
Now